Well, similar to the past several mornings, it's going to be a slow start with some fog and even a few showers. It does improve and get a whole lot warmer by the afternoon. In fact, today will be the warmest of the holiday weekend. As we take a look at live Pinpoint Doppler 12, you will notice some showers now approaching from the west. Now, most of this stuff is not heavy, and with live Pinpoint Doppler 12, the green does represent light, not heavy showers. There are a few specks of yellow out here in Connecticut, but most of this will be rather light as it passes on through. And some of these showers may actually shrivel up before they make it into our viewing area, but we'll leave the threat of these showers in the forecast. If you're in Westerly, Bradford, the Hope Valley area, you could be seeing some of these showers pass through over the next 30 to 40 minutes. We take you further up to the north where we do have some showers approaching from the Rhode Island-Connecticut border. If you're in places like Burrville, Harrisville, Pasco, you could also be seeing some showers approach over the next 30 minutes. In fact, we have a camera right here, Echo Lake. Let's take a look to see if any rain is actually falling. It does not appear it is at this point, but we do have some clouds now starting to spread across the sky once again after a pretty nice looking sunrise. Temperature in Pasco right now, 53 degrees. From the capital city, a little bit hazy, but not too bad. Temperatures across the board generally in the 50s, 53 in Gloucester, 55 Smithfield, Fall River at 57 degrees, 54 in Newport, Westerly and Charlestown still in the upper 40s. As we look at that satellite picture, there is that wall of showers approaching. This looks a little worse on the satellite than it actually is in reality, but we do have to get through this stuff through, say, 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. After that, there is much milder air that will spill in from the west, and that will make it a pretty nice afternoon for those outdoor ceremonies, and also if you're planning a barbecue for today. All of that stuff is a go. 8 o'clock this morning, though, still the chance of some lingering showers. Again, through about 10 o'clock in the morning, that threat does exist. And then by noontime, still some clouds around. We brighten up the skies into the afternoon and also send in those warmer winds from the west. We like the winds from the west because it's a dry wind direction, and that will help pump up those temperatures. Talking about those temperatures, how about 83 by around 2 o'clock in the afternoon with a mix of clouds and sun. 4 o'clock, we're at 80 degrees. Again, the breezes will be strong out there today, 10 to 20 miles an hour with some gusts of around 30. And because we have the wind direction coming from the west for most of the day, that does allow even the coast to warm into the 70s. At the beach, that means a pretty mild forecast by the afternoon. Again, some showers, some fog to get through this morning, but 75 into the afternoon. A moderate risk of some rip currents, so be mindful of that. Also keep in mind the water is very, very cold, so maybe a better day to just hang out, do some reading on the beach, maybe play with the kids, throw the ball around, but keep in mind that ball may be blowing around a little bit in some of those stiff winds. Northern Rhode Island temperatures, low 80s in Burrville, 81 in Foster. Scituate, you get up to 81 degrees. Eastern Massachusetts temperatures also in the 80s with mostly sunny skies. A little cooler here across southeastern Rhode Island with Middletown at 75 degrees and Little Compton at 74. We fast forward into tomorrow because an interesting situation developing. We have what's called a backdoor cold front. So by tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, most of us should be under really pleasant conditions in the 70s, but watch what happens. That front starts to work in from the east, the opposite of how fronts normally move. That's why it's called a backdoor front. So by 1 in the afternoon, much cooler here in eastern Massachusetts into the 50s and 60s. Providence, you're still at 65. If this front is delayed, we could still be in the 70s here in the capital city, and western Rhode Island could be in the mid, maybe some upper 70s for tomorrow afternoon. Eventually, that backdoor front does win out, sending everybody back into the 60s. Then along with that front, we bring in some showers late Tuesday. Behind that front on Wednesday, we're back into the 60s with some cooler air sliding into place. Thursday still cool in the morning with 49 for a start in the morning, 69 by the afternoon. Chance of some showers by Friday. Saturday and Sunday keeping our cool with high temperatures in the upper 60s. Don't forget WPRI.com, the place to go, and also Tony